Yo, welcome back to No Limits. And I just got done watching Misfits 007 KSI versus Joe Fournier. And I gotta tell you guys something. KSI actually knocked out Joe Fournier for the No Limits crew, for the podcast, for the normal shows, for everything, for me. And you guys might be confused, but let me explain why. So, as you guys can see on my screen, I actually asked Joe Fournier to come on come on my podcast. I'm like, "Hey Joe, would love to get you on my podcast whenever you feel free. Please let me know, bro." And he just replied with a cold dead no. And he just disrespected everyone that supports No Limits, right? So I tweeted out, "I hope KSI knocks this guy the fuck out," with a little praying emoji, right? And guess what happened? KSI knocked Joe Fournier out clean. But one thing I didn't ask KSI to do was knock him out with an elbow. He knocked him out with an elbow, but uh, re- that's messed up. That's messed up, and this fight's probably gonna end up being a no contest. But regardless, it's not Joe's fault. It's not KSI's fault. That's obviously an accident. I wonder what happens. But then after the fight, we saw KSI approaching Tommy Fury. He called out Tommy Fury. He said he's been saying it for a while that he wants to call out Tommy Fury, and he actually did it. And to me, that's like, wow, because Tommy Fury showed the levels against Jake Paul. He showed that there's pro boxers and then there's YouTubers. Because these guys, KSI, Jake Paul, they're still new to this game. Tommy Fury's been doing it for a while, right? So even seeing Tommy Fury beat Jake Paul, I can't believe KSI is taking this. That's respect. You have to respect the guy after that. On top of that, we know KSI doesn't like losing. So it's like, bro, I don't even know how he's taking this fight. Like, he has balls for that. Another thing that I was thinking about is like when KSI came back in like August and then January, I still thought Jake Paul was gonna wash him, like wash his shit. But bro, thinking about it now, I think the gap has closed. Like, it's getting closer. I think Jake Paul would probably still be the favorite if they fought tomorrow. But KSI is closing the gap, man. KSI is doing good. He looked good in this Joe Fournier fight, especially now that if he fights Tommy Fury, even if he loses, he's still leveling up. He's still gonna get better with that fight. Jake Paul's kind of taking a downgrade with the Nate Diaz fight, in my opinion. So yeah, Jake versus KSI, if that does end up happening, that's gonna be like a close fight. Unless KSI gets like knocked out first few rounds by Tommy, then yeah, that'll be weird. Plus Tommy looks big right now. I wonder what weight class they're gonna fight at. Probably 180, 175. Hopefully Tommy can get that down. And yeah, man. So I was collecting my tweets throughout the event. It was a good event. I liked Misfits 007. So some highlights that I pointed out were this was funny as hell. This was funny as hell. When Tommy Fury was doing his on-stage interview with Slim. Slim, so the reporter asked Slim, "Would you fight Tommy Fury?" Right? All Slim had to say was like, "Yeah, I'm not scared of anyone. I'll fight him." Instead, Slim says, "Hey, that's a big bag. Like, of course I'll fight him." And Tommy Fury did this guy dirty. He's like, he's like, "Your health should be more important than money." Bro, I died because Slim was like complimenting Tommy the whole time. He's like, "Tommy, you're so big, this, that," and then Tommy just ended the guy's career. And then we had oh wow, Salt Poppy versus Anthony Taylor. Bro, I was shocked. I thought Salt Poppy's winning 100%, but then bro, Anthony Taylor kind of showed the levels too. He showed that Salt Poppy wasn't ready for like a pro, even though Anthony Taylor isn't the highest level pro, but Salt Poppy clearly, in my opinion, wasn't ready for like a Jake Paul KSI. He was calling out Tommy Fury too. So Anthony Taylor kinda derailed the Salt Poppy hype train, and he raised his stock tonight. So congrats to Anthony Taylor. Uh, it being a 3-round fight, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Because Salt Poppy chose the 3 rounds, right? I feel like if it was 5, 6 rounds, maybe Salt Poppy could have like caught Anthony Taylor in the later rounds with like a counter punch, right? And then we see Deji versus Swarms. I knew Deji was gonna win, bro. Come on, Deji's been boxing since 2018. Like, you can't buy experience. Yeah, Swarms lost weight. He looked better, but Deji was for sure gonna win. And it's crazy because Leon Wills actually said after the fight that Deji barely even trained. He didn't even train like how he wanted him to. So yeah, no, Deji is skilled, man. Deji's skilled. You can't take that away from him. I just need him to fight like bigger guys in the community, like like Slims, maybe Salt Poppies, stuff like that. Swarms is a beginner. He called out Liam Payne. I guess like for clout wise, that's smart, but That's not a test. He washes Liam Payne. Then we had that crazy Pineda entrance that was supposed to lead to him calling out Swarms. Swarms just left, and I think Pineda said something like he'll fight Deji. I kind of like that Deji versus Pineda fight. I think that's a good step up for Deji, 100%. Because Pineda showed he's not bad. He's not bad. I think that'll be a tough fight for Deji. But I made a poll. I said, what would you guys rather see, Deji versus Pineda or Swarms Pineda? People actually said Swarms versus Pineda. So fair. And yeah, just to wrap up the thoughts, Joe Fournier had no right being in the ring with KSI. That was a wash. But that's my reaction to Misfits 007. Thank you, KSI, for knocking out that bum Joe Fournier that disrespected us. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.